The aliens are coming for me soon, and I will be here waiting for them. My whole life it's been like someone no thing, no how, whispered, kid one day, we're gonna make you special. Just wait for us. Since my first kindergarten play, since my first time line of yay, from the first time I heard, relax kid, you're going to be okay. From my first dying day, excuse me birthday, my dad never saw how the sun rose in that way on that day, but the aliens did, and they were beautiful. They aliens know everything that surrounds you, hound you, the ones who confound you, and every single person who actually found you, the aliens know. And the aliens are coming to help, and I am waiting for them. The aliens know about how you get kicked off the T-ball team. They know about how your dreams mean and how you're being bent to others. They know about your struggles you've had, and you blame it all on your dad, but really it's all about yourself. They know we put things on a rickety shelf and pray they'll never fall. They know we human race is really just a flaw, but the aliens are still coming for me. The aliens are the ones who can but won't control us. They feel what it's like to be kept waiting and waiting because they have been waiting for me, and I am waiting for the aliens. Still I wait because only the aliens have been waiting for me. If you are a reasonably young person and you want to have some fun, make sure the aliens don't capture you and attempt to eat you up. They will start at your feet after you have a walk, and then he'll put his slimy hand to your mouth when you start to talk. No matter how many times you relax, you can't get rid of them because they seem to want to push down on you, driving you effing mad every time you get off the chair. Your legs are so tired, and seeing that you're under 50, there is something weird going on, and you could say you are aging quicker before the rest. But I put it to laziness. You just think that it is aging, and you are fucking fine with that. But now we say, oh, sure, for sure, it's the aliens that are doing the trick. They push on your feet and put pressure on your head and making your hands move around like crazy. And after a while, your brain goes weak and you feel hazy. You need to tell someone, yes, you do, because you have to beat them. Oh, yeah. Every time you think about life, you hear voices you remember, and some you want to forget. And then the aliens come and be these friends flying through the air, leaving you with memories of being teased heavily. Then you tell them then to they say nah, get away, and then they say nah, because these aliens are wanting to tease you, and they will do it, and then make you effing cry. So the aliens would start nibbling on your feet, and then up your leg, past the knee, up toward the thigh and the waist and the abs as well, toward the chest, and now up the neck. Then after the head, he has eaten you up, and then he'll spit out the hair because he hates that. Oh yeah, he does. And now he has you in his trap. You will experience aches and pains when you're old, and any thought of thinking young will leave your brain. So dudes, don't let those aliens win. Be careful you don't get too tired. Just relax and beat those aliens. The aliens aren't coming no more. They're leaving. Too bad. Who do you? Yes, it's true. Stories were told of aliens with wings and how they flew in chariots of fire and how they dressed like warriors with swords. These aliens, they say, watch over us all. The strength of giants and the sword of truth and eyes that shone as bright as the moon. These aliens, they say, will keep us from harm when lost in the dark. Will show us the way. Their homes, I learned, is paradise above. And when I die, my zombie, they say, to their homes will fly. Where are they now? The aliens with wings. Where are they now to save us from sin? Angels, they say, but for all I know, these aliens with wings are nothing but tales. aliens. The aliens are coming to put weight on your feet. You see, I haven't got any social skills, and I haven't got a decent job, but still people like preaching to me, and they will relax so annoyingly as if they are really sick of you or something similar like that. It's all right to be normal adults and do normal things, but it's when you preach and you seem to have even my folks as cooler people than me. They aren't cool. They don't want to do anything good. The only reason they went on a cruise is because I thought of it. I am cool and I have fun everywhere, and I party and relax and take lots of great pictures. Yes, that's so cool. I seem to have an adult relationship with other people, but to my family, I'm just a little kid, but I ain't a kid. And I feel the aliens are around trying to make me feel, my feet feel very tired. I see the aliens are biting my feet and taking the tips of my feet for a little spin. Yes, I am sitting in my living room being chewed alive by flesh-eating aliens. Yes, they have abducted me when I go anywhere with my parents. All the cool people talk to my parents as if they are cool, and you can say they're not. I am cool. I don't want people to bash me or something. They think I am normal. I just want you to be normal, extraterrestrial, and I say that's true. I ain't normal. I am abnormal, especially when normal is drinking beer and eating more junk food than you can poke a stick at. And also, I think normal also to everyone is being stupid, and I think that sounds cool as long as it is clean stupid and not going out robbing banks and stealing cars, the types of things that aliens force you to be. The aliens were getting caught in my body making me say that I was 323 years old and I was born on Christmas Day, and the aliens made me say that 23 times in one day to shop assistants and people down the pub as well as over the web. I even said it to close friends, and they got sick of me. Then I had a reason. I said is if you had added my ages together, I'll be 323 years old, which I didn't say straight away, and I confused him a lot. He kept saying, stop saying you're 323 years old. No more birds, no more trees, no more begging on the knees, no more sun, no more moon. It all happened on the 6th of June. Aliens decided to attack. They ate people like a Big Mac. All buildings turned to rubble. Aliens hit the daily double. No more animals, no more people, and not even a cockroach or a beetle. Our darkness, only darkness lingers over. The aliens became Earth's new owner. It only took 100 years. The sun suddenly reappears. One man rose from the darkness. No more did he have blindness. Killed all aliens one by one. Lucky for him, he found a machine gun. Ba-bum bum. And now this man stands alone. His whereabouts are now unknown. Took a spaceship and is now missing, looking for a new planet to go fishing. Whenever there is justice on a planet, even alien killer is his talent. This new movie comes out the 6th of June. The first starting time will be at high noon. What if aliens existed? What if UFOs flew so fast that if we blinked, we'd miss it? What if we do not know of their presence because we were not looking in the right place? What if you as well as I were an alien life? Together we would travel the galaxies like piety, striving for peace with no reprieve. But what if aliens did not exist? Maybe the better question, the notion that we are alone on the abyss, that it's 7 billion strong against unimaginably long miles of what we know as just space, where human thoughts such as distance and time hold no place. But why think a thought so daunting and instead ask what if aliens existed by forever extraterrestrial alien invasion, equation. Never stop rapping, a hiatus, like forever UFO, a dough, whoa, there I go. Don't you know? Well, there I go. Stuck when I crashed, landed down, didn't know how to escape from the prison you made. Call them whatever you please. And if I came from outer space, looking to the skies to find that they passed me by, to make sure that I am safe. Isn't that much like the human race to not be made aware yet that we imprint ourselves onto the planet's face and we declare that they are the alien for the total takeover right underneath a veil, a disguise, that the world Gaia is bitter and cold and alien, and we are like gods or parents to them, watching over the strange bond we share, an infinite space they have yet to dare. Early in the morning before the dawn, and I look out the window, ships up in the sky, sitting different levels, little glints of light, waiting for the moment changes planet life, evil beings excite and exiting heaven to arrive. Wisdom will be running things, upgrade planet wide, materials quite new again, human nature too, burnt, wrecked, rotted, resurrected, and the mind quite new. Some will need to see it before it comes on board, while many will imagine it creating it somehow. I looked up in the sky this morning and for a moment saw all the ships were waiting for us just to call out now. Pow, bow, wow, wow, yippee-oh, yippee-yay, I'm gonna pow, 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 pow. I'm minus 4 years now, and I've been afraid of at times, but only once in a year been truly terrified. Terror, a different bird than fear. It flaps its wings and cries more like a pterodactyl than a fluffy fly. Terror's like the devil, no longer chases you, more like he lives inside your head, a small duplex for two. It was when I had less than one score done down there below. Hot summer night, up in my room, just home. It's out there humming, and more than that, it's in my head collecting information. These days, it's not too scary, just YouTube, dial them up, even have translators, music, sales, cool stuff, but then was raw and gritty, and IMAX without tickets, turnstiles, helpful personnel, girlfriend hairpins, wickets, here just one young nitwit, sorry for his crimes, for all the things he'd ever done, hoping Spock comes by. Surprisingly, the aliens backed off quickly when Sister knocked upon the door, and with drama interest standing there with giant curlers all around her face, an unhappy expression sending out brainwaves. 'Twas then I realized once again how much I love my sis, although I never mentioned her. We have our separate biz. A few years back, she started coming down with Joe and their little camper once a year East Coast, from Ma down to Fla, visiting her brood and her elder brother close to Noni too. Look forward to the visit. Surprises me how much just such strong emotions from fear to save me once space invasion happening. They're bringing down their people and high-tech education come to the house and teach us just like a monitor to the untrained eye, but is a really wiggly sucker and a cable guy disguise. I've been using mine tonight, trying to write this, spit this. You can't see the cord outside, goes way up to the ship. They may be using Bluetooth. Been here for a while. Now they're little AI babies. Slide down the HDMI, convenient entertainment, while they suck out brains. A dental, a chair home version, kickback chair with games. It won't last for long. Most of my brains are gone when you hear that sucking sound. The blue screen soon comes on, but there again, the untrained eye is more a flying stretcher. Takes the bow right out of here, and up we go. Goes forever. Rapper never ender forever. These strange lights flash in the sky. Maybe there's someone who deserves us and considers us to be weird. Why are they so aggressive with uncaring eyes? They watch us with envious eyes. Bye-bye. Why don't they care about the environment? Why are they making up religions and cults if they could be in control of their reality anyway? It had to decipher what other civilization would think of us, but it's pleasant to imagine they are superior. Stembridge, our giant White House tucked inside the woods, tiny little maroon barn painted that one Sunday afternoon in May. Oh, Stembridge, a quiet and peaceful nature all around when you listen closely and when your eyes are closed on the ground. A rustling sound of trees breeze and you freshly smell the sweet pink roses. You can feel the wind blowing past your face in a gentle pace. Oh, Stembridge, the white fluffy dandelions flowing through the clean air below as it flows in the Stembridge kingdom. Make a wish and it will spare a guarantee of freedom, waiting patiently to repair. Oh, if you have a chance, send a UFO, take me there one last time. Oh, Stembridge, oh, you were so good to us. Your memory will live on forever until the stars stay away forevermore. Furthermore, which is flown from the Polonian shore, I bought a flying saucer, though was baffled by instructions. The offer was no Chaucer, so I made my own deductions. First, buckle up your Juzelvect per safety regulations. Which body part should I protect from special fluctuations? Or rotate the igniter drum. And I'm just a working stiff, not one who can decipher some galactic hieroglyph, and that's a thermal positron. And how am I supposed to know just when to turn it on and when to keep it closed? I'm told that there's a big red switch that I must never hit unless there is a quantum glitch and I lose sight of it. So in the end, I pulled and pushed through caution to the wind. Graviox alarmed until I smushed, and oxygen had thinned to such a point that every breath was labored, every bone was broken as I flew to death. I wondered who would have known. Whoa, there I go. Don't you know? Met a friendly UFO today. He can travel to other realms, breaking barriers that would keep him back. So scientifically superior to anything NASA knows. He invites me to join him, but I hesitate, having no idea if there will be a return trip. Prom is next week. Well, I tweak. And I'm being pestered by a dragon that wants to get into my plastic cup, from which I'm voraciously sipping hot tea. He complains that he is powerless in the face of the double-bottom magic glass toed by the tiny UFOs hidden under my eyelids. I fix my eyes with my fingers to cross over this tyranny, never-endingly. I'm spitting UFO poetry. This is not a plea for help. Why? No, I'm not doing the men must talk thing, but for years now the random weekly weeping occurs. There's a heavy whistling noise, a slight fast rumble, a madness pull, a molten steel from the left ear, a yes ear, and not actually cry, sob, weeping, but a gooey, colorless fluid. Once a week, midnight, a random day, my dad was conceived the same month as the Roswell crash, where their two ships that night would explain things. Ring, ding, ding, a shooting star, a majestic scratch on the night sky, hiding in my cabin under the bed from the creaking footsteps, acrid odor, paralyzed and buzz, can't move or fight. They take me to later wake, hazy missing time, rhyme after rhyme. Yo, is this the earth, I suppose? I came here to have a real talk with you. Why are you people so messy from a vast cosmic distance? I see oil spots on oceans and seas, their surface hurt and lost. Why are you so clumsy? So many of you simply stare into computers and TV sets. You could have danced salsa or rumba instead. Why are you so aggressive? The whole planet trembles each month a new war begins. I really want want to be your buddy, but how can I do it without hurting anybody? A sad recollection of human inventions. Your lives are full of passion. I'd like to shake your hands, human leaders, before I go. Yo, well, there I go. No. Never stop spitting poetry, don't you know? Well, there if I go. Na. I think a thought of which they create an idea which is fake, an idea that was mine, a thought that was fine, a heavenly vision on a mission. They take them so boldly and kill them solely to enslave and control me and trick and fool me. I'm starting to think too much. They know it now. I feel my memory being erased somehow. How was I saying? How am I here? Who am I speaking to? This is so queer. A deer, a female deer. Oh, I'll drink another beer. Rationality eludes me. My mind is free to turn my imagination into reality. I hear aliens from electronics in my brain. They are trying to steal a mind that was sane, and so I hide from their peering eyes as they sit in a spaceship high in the sky. Their technology knows that I am here as I quiver and groan in fright and fear. A beer, wonderfully. I really never stop spitting, don't you know? Well, there I go, my forever UFO poem, don't you know? Extraterrestrial beings, we are not alone. Well, there I go. Aliens exist. They live amongst us. Like that show, Third Rock from the Sun, wasn't just a joke. No. I believe UFO exists. It would be strange if they didn't, considering the many planets and the vast galaxy. I have not seen a UFO person close up, with the exception of my face and the morning before coffee. The picture I have seen is always at a distance and tend to be grainy. Some people insist they have been captured by UFO, analyzed and sent to Earth again, a presumable cause, because the UFO being found them of no interest. The UFO world does not call us human, but the strange, blubbery beings, when with a penchant for killings and fighting wars. The UFO is petrified by us, keep their distance, hence grainy photos. Still, I believe the UFO people are a friendly sort. All we have to do is to stop wars, be polite, and they'll come to us, not necessarily in human form, and show us how it is possible to move so fast through space and defy gravity. Many years ago, in the tower of Tonsilus, a man named Tonsilus was born. He gave birth to an Aunt Rose. Parents, then he made his way Roswell, New Mexico, to see if the UFO was still there, and it wasn't at all. 'Tis but a forest in a spot where a UFO used to be. There was no UFO, so we traveled upwards to find one, but instead found the icy tower, and he went on the great ice tower, but run where he found several dragons, but not a single UFO. A man of tis a Ward and Eve, person seed. No matter how hard you look, the UFOs will cloak like ice dragons. Among there once was a man named Tarok who found a UFO when looking at that man was me. That man was a dino slayer, a king of a rich Oreo bread, if you know what I mean. The point of the matter is Tarok did not Tonsillus's parent for no reasons. Then Tonsilus said, wait, Tarot, kill my parents. The warden said, yes, that is what he told me on the night we had tea on the icy roads of UFO City. Tonsilus said, wait, there's a whole city 7 of UFOs. The warden said, yes, there's a. Tonsilus said, do you have any leftover tea from that night? The warden said, no tea for thee. Then cast Tonsilus out the window. Tonsilus falled 4 inches into a pool of cat-eyed John Fisherer for impaired divers. Tonsilus said, wait, if I eat these pills, they will surely give me magic powers. Tonsilus ate the pills, and they did nothing but give him magic powers. He used magic powers for nothing. They are not the ones he was searching many kingdoms ago. A man once said, a great ton comes great Celis, and that a man was Troki asked Tantalus if he wanted a robo-dog, and Tantalus says yes. Many kingdoms later, Tantalus find the most magic thing, that the thing was a cat, not any cat. You see, many kingdoms ago, cats are magic. He would eat the flesh of cats and gain what little magic was left in them. And no later went to calling himself Tantalus. Then he went back calling himself Tantalus. And on that day he ate many a cat. And I mean many, not the many you see on TV, but the many cat whips you see for sale at Sean John's Apple sale. He has every year to get rid of this crappy Apple computers. Many years after Sean John would meet on the very spot of the battle field where they fought and festered on Goat Witch, Avacos, the Goat Witch, was a powerful king, a king of druidness and fairness and evilness and gunshots in the leg and fair treatment of Tantalus and kettle corn, a bag of human limbs and markers and grocers and encounters, extraterrestrial encounters in the faraway land and great houses and UFOs. Tantalus realized the king was the king of UFOs and went to ask him for a UFO, and he gave one. Tantalus studied how it flied. For many kingdoms later, he discovered powerful magic within the great temple walls of Iceland. Yes, temples and temples and temples and temples and temples and temples. And for many things like Ian Butts, the story, Tantalus was never over until many kingdoms later when a man asked Tantalus if he was a puppet. Tantalus said, Tantalus sneered and left. For one day came, never again, stopped spitting all night and all day. There I go, once and again, the UFO poetry, yeah, I said. Never stopped spitting again. I never end in UFO poem, I said. I never end in UFO poem, I said. Here I go again. Don't you know? Whoa, bye, forever, never end in UFO poem, yo.